Hi, I'm Lee Skinner of leeskinnerpt.com. Thanks for clicking through and coming here to find out my 7 top secrets to burn body fat, lose weight and keep the weight off and stay healthy at all times. The number one at the top of my list will be to stay hydrated. Now, a lot of times people do not consume enough water. It's a very, very common problem with weight loss and getting body fat down. If you're dehydrated, you're not going to be losing weight. Water is an extremely important part of the body, as we know. 70 to 80% of the body is water. Now, we need to use that water for hydration, to fuel our muscles, to help carry nutrients and water and stuff to the muscles, and also to make sure that we remove waste from our body. So if we can't remove waste, then we are definitely not going to be removing toxins, and we're not going to be losing any weight. So make sure you're hydrated throughout the day, not just when you're exercising. So keep drinking. Keep a nice large cup of water on your desk at work, for example, or even at your desk at home like I do here when I work from home. So I always have a large cup and I'm always making sure I'm filling it up and I'm drinking it throughout the time I'm working, for example. So 2 to 3 litres is a good amount of water to consume. My number 2 on the list will be to stop doing too much cardiovascular work. Now, some of you may think that sounds crazy because using an elliptical trainer and an exercise bike and running for miles and miles and running for an hour is how you lose a lot of weight or get your body fat down. Now, that can happen and it can't happen. So some people can lose a certain amount of weight for a certain period and then it just stops. Okay, so cardiovascular exercise for your heart and lungs, i.e. bicycle and skipping and running, for example, they're good exercises for conditioning your heart and your health, but it's not the best and the fastest way to burn fat and get calories off and to keep it off. So too much cardio can be very detrimental to getting body fat down and to your health. I won't go into the whole thing right now because that could be another video. But just cut back on the cardio. You don't need to do an hour. You need to keep it intense and you need to keep it short. One of the worst things about too much cardio work is you can release too much cortisol in the system. And also it can be very detrimental to breaking down your muscle. So we don't want that to happen. We need your muscle for obvious reasons. More muscle means more calories being burned, higher metabolism and more health. So trying to avoid that as much as possible. Number 3 on my list would be lift more weights. And that doesn't mean just go to the gym and start throwing machines around and lifting weights. You need to follow a progressive program that's safe and effective and designed for you. Okay, just like I do with my clients and just like I do in my small group training here in Stockholm. So make sure your program is effective. And like I say, it's designed for what you need to be doing. Okay, don't just follow one off of from a magazine or off the internet. Make sure it's safe and it's what needs to be done just for you, personalized. Number 4, I like to use with my clients hill sprints. A very popular exercise. Find a nice hill outside or even on a running machine, but outside is of course better. And you want to be doing some hill sprints where you're actually running up the hill for around 10-15 seconds. That's it, not for 1 minute or longer than that. 10-15 second sprint, maybe 20 seconds max, is very hard to do if you're at the right intensity. Okay, if you can run for more than 20 seconds, it's not hard enough for you. Okay, so a good nice steep hill, run up there and walk back down for recovery. Do that 20 times, you're going to really start moving some body fat from your body. Okay. Protein. A lot of us aren't getting enough protein. It's a very common problem in this world today, and a very common problem with a lot of my clients. So you want to be looking around 1.5 grams per kilo of body weight. Okay, if you're training harder than that, a lot of powerlifting and stuff, then maybe you should up that a little bit more. So, you know, if you're a 70 kilo person, for example, you need to be looking at around 140 to 150 grams of protein, and I can guarantee you're not getting that. If you want to fuel your muscles and keep your metabolism strong, you need to make sure you get the protein in to do that. If you're not getting adequate protein in, you're not going to be feeding your muscles. Your muscles won't grow, your metabolism won't increase, and body fat won't be burned. My number 6 is eat more greens. Now, greens foods are excellent for dealkalizing the body and also taking away your acid in your system. Some people are very acidic due to stress and food types and what they're drinking and alcohol and toxins. So more greens in your diet is extremely important to get body fat down and lose weight. Really up your green intake and you'll find that your body fat will come off. All right, so obviously less carbohydrates, less and more healthy carbohydrates, as fruit, for example, brown rice, sweet potato. You want to avoid the bad carbohydrates, simple sugars and things like that, and white pastas and wheat, and get the greens into your system. If you just go for good quality proteins and green, keep it green and lean, then you will burn body fat. Now, my number 7 of my top tips and secrets to keep the weight down would be to get enough sleep. Now, that's I know that can be hard, especially if you have children in this day and age, but or new children. But sleep is really important for muscle growth. If you have muscle growth, your metabolism will go up. If your metabolism goes up, then your weight comes down. Okay, and you'll be healthy and have more energy. So sleep, I'm talking about 8 to 9 hours if possible, okay, of solid sleep. I know that can be hard, but if you can, get early nights, get to bed by 10:30, and make sure you get your head down and make sure you're not disturbed. When you are sleeping during that period between 12 and 2 o'clock, your hormones are resetting themselves and re-triggering lots of very important growth hormone, which is very important for weight loss. You are recovering in your sleep. You're not repairing and building muscle when you're in the gym. So actually your results are happening as you're resting. So try and think about that. Your recovery is extremely important. Being in the gym training is not just how you get results, it's the recovery process that your body starts to change. I hope you enjoyed my 7 tips and I hope they helped. If you have any questions, feel free to just ask away and I'll be happy to reply back to you. Have a great day and I'll speak to you soon. My name's Lee Skinner. Bye for now.